What's up, guys? It is Monday, November 8th, and IronMan 26, or IronMan Tulsa on May 22nd, 2022 training program starts today. Filling up with my things that I've been using to kind of prep. So BPN, I like this company a lot. Electrolytes, and then G1M Sport, which is a mixture of like sodium and carbohydrates for longer distance training. So today's a threshold run, 30 minutes to set baselines, threshold, heart rate, pace, stride, etc. Simple day, probably the most simple day I'll have until it's over. So besides rest days, but filled up, ready to go. Gonna hit the gym. Catch you guys. All right, now, one of the things that dawned on me is that this is probably going to be the hardest physical thing I've ever done in my life. Now, this is coming from a guy that played college football on a full Division I scholarship, punting at UCLA, trained for the NFL, signed with the Patriots for a little bit, did other camps, and then completely made the switch in my early to mid 20s to soccer again. From not having played in 7 years, I trained every single day and became a professional goalkeeper. I trained every day for 2 years before I even played semi-pro, and then became a professional goalkeeper for 4 years. And then knowing that I was a bit older and a bit late to the party, I worked double hard, physically, technically, to try to catch up as much as I could, and ended up playing for Minnesota United in 2016. The last couple of years have not been as much. So I've been being a dad, COVID, everything. So what I'm excited about is to kind of see how far I can push my mind and see how far I can push myself to go, just kind of see where I can take this. Obviously done a lot of research. I didn't sign up for any halves to start. I didn't sign up for any sprint tries. I didn't sign up for any 5Ks. I'm just gonna send it like I've always done. Anytime I've ever put my mind to anything, I've done it. And I think what I'm most excited about is to see if I can continue that, knowing darn well that in 5 days, having never been on a bike, I'm supposed to do an hour and 40-minute ride. So I'm sure there'll be a lot of heartache, a lot of pain, a lot of stress, a lot of failure, but I'll learn. I'm doing this pretty much myself, minus my training plan. So I'm excited to see what I can do at the ripe old age of 35 mentally, and then eventually how I can take that and translate that to train my son, to tell my son, to teach my son and my family to not be, to be tough, to be hard, to have sharp minds, and to push your body to the limit. So I'm excited for that. I'm headed to the gym. It's a beautiful morning here in Hendersonville. Beautiful, cold, but beautiful. So I'll see you guys at and then after the gym. All right, we're here, day one at the Y. This place is awesome. It's got a 5-lane pool. I can't film inside, but it's got a pool. It's got an upstairs 3-lane indoor track. 12 laps was a mile. I think I've mentioned that before. But basically, I can just go in there and get what I need to do if it's cold. It's got all the fitness equipment I need, so it's go time. I'll see you guys after this 30-minute threshold run. Whew, day one done. It's a foggy day here in Hendersonville. Just finished my 30-minute run. I did okay. I only stopped once just to grab a quick drink of water. I was getting a little dry mouth. I kept a slow pace, but the instructions said literally to just just go at a good pace that you can sustain for 30 minutes. If you have to walk and catch up, no big deal. But that's what I've been doing for the last couple months, is trying to lay a foundation where I didn't have to. Yeah, I was able to do it, and I literally stopped for like 5 seconds just to get a drink, refuel, get my mouth wet a little bit. But yeah, other than that, I feel good. 30 minutes down. I'll share my stats when I get home. Like I said, it's a foggy day here, cold, so that indoor track is going to come in crucial. So is that heated pool. I think Tulsa's a lake swim, so the good thing is the water won't be moving per se. It'll probably be a little colder than what I'm used to, but we'll get after it. So yeah, here we go. Back to the car, back to the house. We'll talk about my stats when I get home. All right, so I'm home. I'm trying to figure out how to exactly link everything. I thought I had it linked, but I am trying to link right now my like Garmin watch, my Phoenix 6 X Pro with my Training Peaks app. So it just automatically uploads all the data. So right now, just putting all this in. I should do a better job screen recording everything. But basically today I did a 30-minute run. I did 2.67 miles in that time. I averaged about 11 minutes, 14 seconds a mile. It was not supposed to be too hard. It's supposed to be all in zone 2, just kind of be able to do it. It says I burned 508 calories. My threshold was 47, which I got to figure out what that means. But my average pace was 11:14. My max pace was 8 minutes, 11 seconds a mile. And my average heart rate was 165, which obviously will come down over time. And my max was 184. I pushed it at the end. So anyways, that's it for today. Day 1 down. Tomorrow I have a threshold swim, so I'll be getting up early to do that. I don't know if I'm going to put on my stuff yet, but Broca sends you this stuff. So I think it's a little small for me, unfortunately, but I have my swim shorts ready to go for tomorrow. So that's day 1 down. Gonna recover, take a bath, eat, and relax the rest of the day. So here we go, day 1 down. Thank you guys.